Yo, it's a black guy grows, and welcome back to my channel. Check it out here, guys. Today we got a special recipe. You hear me? We're gonna start with this. We're gonna put some of this, some of this, some of this, some of this, some of this. We're gonna go through each right now, and I'm gonna tell you guys what's going on here. We got some Happy Frog from Fox Farms soil. You might have seen me use this in my last video, and I'm gonna use some again. We're straight to the point. We're gonna go 3 inches of soil straight in. Off camera here, I don't know if you can see it, but I got the box down here, and then we got our new seed. Last video, I didn't have what I need, and I showed you guys a finger trick. But you don't need to do it anymore because look, I got myself one of these. So we're gonna go about 3 inches down. So we need got about just a little bit more soil. Alright, now I'm about to get in here and break this up. Now you're about to see me go in there and dig real deep. Mix that soil around. You're looking for the big clumpy material, guys. That good clumpy material. That's what you want to break it up and individualize every piece. This is going to be a real in-depth video for you guys. Next, we're going to go in with the worm castings. These are some worm castings, you know. I got it. And you know they're not the best worm castings in the world, guys. But they're worm castings. So we're going to go ahead and put about 15 to 30% of that in there. And then we're going to break that around. So it's just mix 1 part earth castings to 3 parts soil. So about to 3 inches, you're gonna go 1 part. So that's about 1 inch, which is like 1 layer, kind of eyeball it here, kind of like you season it in some chicken. You heard? It's a black guy grow. So we got that worm casting in there. I'm gonna mix that in there. Really good. We got some 444 vegetable garden. Make sure you guys read the back for all the information you guys need for what's going on here. So we're going to assume that this is about, apply a ½ a cup. This is what I go through. This is what I'm going through mathematically in my head. So it says, to prepare new gardens, apply ½ cut per square foot. So this is about 1 square foot of soil we made here. So we're gonna go ahead and do what it says and do a half a cup. So we get this right here. This is a cup. And the one right before the cup, guess what? And guess what? Half a cup. So we're gonna go ahead and pour half a cup of this stuff. Oh, oops. Now with that half cup in there, mix it up. Scared to go in there and just toss it up like that. You hear? Look for the big clumps and break them up with your hand. You always want to do that. Long-time members, you probably seen everything that I just done before. Now we're starting to go into uncharted territories. This here is Azomite. Trace minerals that will add to this compound that my plant garden is personally going to need because I'm using RO water. I'm going to need everything that this Azomite has to offer. I'm also going to go in with 1 part of perlite, guys, into this soil. Look, sometimes you mess up, and sometimes you get too hasty, and you just got to just do things. You got to slow down, start over, and do things right. And this soil is going to need some extra drainage. You can add rocks, you can add diatomaceous earth. You can use anything you want. Right here is perlite. Alright? So I'm going to dump in 1 layer of perlite. And I want you guys to see this. Check this out. Look here. Even out the canopy. And we're going to throw in 1 layer. One layer of perlite. Okay, just for extra drainage. We'll mix that up in there. Next step, guys, is to get your pot of toys. This here is going to be a 5-gallon container. Now we're going to load this 5-gallon container up with dirt. Don't be afraid to get your hand dirty and just stuff this thing, man. Just stuff it. While I'm stuffing this, I'll be right back. add 2 to 3 teaspoons per gallon. So we got 5 gallons here. 2 to 3 teaspoons per gallon. Mix thoroughly. And we got 5 gallons. So that's 3 times 5, guys. 5, 10, 15. Easy math. Easy math. We're going in with 5 tablespoons. Excuse me, 5 teaspoons of Azomite into 5 gallons. Excuse me. We just did the math. It's 15. We did 3 times 5, so it's 15 per gallon, yeah. Alright, we got 15 scoops in here. 15 scoops of that. I'm going to show you guys what I'm going to do next. Next, we got the Dolomite line. Same here, we're going to read the back and we're going to see how much it needs. Dolomite line. This right here is a little tricky. Because if I read on the instructions correctly, that this raises your pH, and depending on how much you want to raise your pH is how much it's giving me on how much to do here. So I tested my soil. You got to test your soil and see how much pH of your soil is. My pH of this soil, after I did all the mixings and everything I ingredient afterwards, the pH comes out 5.5. So we want to raise the pH of the soil. We want to use this table in the back that it gives here, divided by 100 cubic feet. This is about, I'm just going to say 25, so I'm going to say 1 square feet. And we're going to address that, and then after all the math and calculations come to, we're going to just go a half cup of this in here. Do the math, do the calculations, and you should be all right. And remember, you can always go forward, you can never go back and stuff, you know, from mistakes. So it's better that you do a little bit less than too much. Alright, so we got the half a cup here. Sprinkle that in there. Half a cup. Square feet. Alright, mix it up. Be back. Next is blood milk. This is for the vegetative growth. This is what you need for the NPK rating you need in. So I'm going in and I've got an even amount of all three. I got some trace minerals going in there, and I'm going to boost up my nitrogen by going in with blood milk. Alright. First time grower here, winging it, going with the organic stuff. They said you're organic, you can't go wrong with the organic stuff. So going hard or go home, organic, baby, let's go. Please hit me up if you guys got any advice of this type of stuff, organic stuff, and watch me mix this dog food. 5 teaspoons going in, blood milk. Five scoops of blood milk. Now I'm gonna show you guys how I'm about to mix all of this up, because we ain't done yet. We about to add some sugar on top. Mycorrhizae, mycorrhizal fungal. And man, this right here is funky. Now we're gonna add some sugar to the top of this. Brush that in. Alright guys, so the next thing is, I got a little box and it's time to mix it up and shake it well. We want to get everything that we just added in there, mixed in there, really good. So I'm going to put all of this, be very careful. The same exact amount has to go right back into this pot. Mix it into this box and flip it a few times. Pour it back in there, pour it back in here, pour it back in there, pour it back in here. Alright, I'll be right back. Stop.